Hello and welcome. I am a Jaded Gamer and I have been bored this last month. I have been procrastinating like there is no tomorrow. And while doing so, I came up with a stupid little idea. I have no intentions of this becoming a series, but while playing Dwarf Fortress, I asked myself, can this work in other games? So I loaded up Life is Feudal Your Own and asked myself this question. Can you Dwarf Fortress it? So what do I mean by can you Dwarf Fortress it? Well, based on my understanding of Dwarf Fortress, the requirements would be, can you dig into a mountain? Can you have additional levels within that mountain? And can you survive within the mountain? Well, let's find out. After scoping out a decent spot and a little preliminary work collecting materials for tools, I set to work. With an entrance carved out, I'm well on my way to my personal dwarf fortress. As all dwarves know, it is just as important to remove the stone as it is to reinforce the stone. With many hours of toil behind me, I have managed to carve out several rooms. During that time, there was one minor cave-in. Fortunately, I wasn't inside at the time, but this only reinforced the idea that I must reinforce the mine. Not everything went as planned. There was this one part where I tried to dig upwards, but unfortunately it did not line up as I expected. And here we have it. My dwarven fortress. Set up a couple of piers for a nice lighting effect out front. Inside to the right we have a storage area for wood, tools and miscellanea. Over to the left we have a bedroom, table, bed and a latrine. Just use your imagination, kids. Down here to the right underneath is a workshop area, and I ended up using this little area as a trash pit since I couldn't make it work with a ramp. And finally, just a little throne room where I can survey all that I have created. So, to answer my question from the beginning, can you dwarf fortress it? Life is feudal your own. Yes, you can. But to give a slightly more complex answer, there are many issues of doing so. The camera constantly clips through the top of the cave. You can only take about 4 chunks of rock out of the wall each time before having to run outside and dump it down the side of a hill. Furniture items can only be created outside of the fortress and then carried in. If you can't pick it up, you can't put it inside. And perhaps the biggest issue of all, just making one mistake is completely irreversible, as far as I know. Ultimately, was it worth the effort? Yeah, I think so. I had fun doing it. It was a good time sink. So what about you? Can you do any better than I did? Maybe you already have, and this dumb idea of mine isn't as unique as I think. Perhaps there's other games where you can do it. Let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions, ideas, or examples to show me. I'm a Jaded Gamer. Thank you for watching.